Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Welcome back to Premier League predictions. So this is my worst week so far, easily. Most weeks I've gotten at least one exact score. This time, 2 results, not correct score lines, and 8 wrong completely. So yeah, it is what it is. This happens. I have great days and bad days. This was definitely a bad match day. I'm glad I got this wrong though, because my team won, so that's good. I did predict a draw because I thought after the Palace game and the Brighton game, I thought we might draw again against a team that's good at the Emirates and a team that beat us 3-0 last year at the Emirates. I thought a draw might happen, but we actually won, so played well and we won, fair enough. Chelsea Norwich, I predicted 4-0, it was 7-0. You know, I'll take it as a good prediction. Palace Newcastle, technically a goal off, but obviously wrong. Palace drew the game. I thought they'd win 2-1. Everton Watford. Predicted 3-1 to Everton, and it was 5-2 to Watford. What a win from them though. That's pretty mad. I think, wait, they've won 3 games I think, and well, I mean they have won 3 games. I'm pretty sure I saw a stat where all of their wins were under different managers, even in the cup I think, so that's pretty crazy when you think about it. But that's what you get from a team that constantly sacks their manager. You get statistics. I can't say the word. You get statistics like that, where every win is on a different manager. Like, how does that even happen? Anyway, Leeds Wolves, technically a goal off. Predicted 1-0 to Wolves, and it was 1-0 to Wolves. Leeds scored the equaliser, so I was almost exactly correct. Almost. Southampton Burnley, predicted 2-0 to Southampton. They drew 2-2, so yeah, I don't think it was a bad prediction, but obviously it went wrong for me. Brighton City, this is the other correct result aside from Chelsea. I predicted 2-0 to Man City, it was 4-1, so yeah, it is what it is. I'll still take it as a W. Brentford Leicester, again, for the 3rd time, technically a goal off, but still wrong. I predicted 2-2, it was 2-1 to Leicester, a good away win there for Leicester City. West Ham, I predicted 2-2 against Spurs and they beat Spurs. So I'm happy about that to be fair, but I got the prediction wrong. Man United Liverpool. Last week was an interesting contrast because in the Champions League, I predicted 3-2 against Atalanta. And I said Ronaldo would score the winner. I got that spot on completely. I don't know how. But I said 3-2 at Man United, and Ronaldo will score the winner. And actually happened as well. Scored a late winner, like I said. On the other hand, on the weekend, I said they wouldn't lose at Old Trafford to Liverpool. I said they'd either draw or win. They lost 5-0. And Liverpool actually slowed down as well. I'm pretty sure, was it Klopp that said it? I'm pretty sure they eased off after the first half. So it could have been worse than this. The point is, they went to Old Trafford, got their biggest ever away win there. The last big one I remember was 4-1, right, in 2009. I remember that one quite well, actually. Aside from, yeah, I think that was the biggest before this, unless I'm wrong. You can correct me if you want. But this is their biggest win at Old Trafford now, 5-0 against Man United. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. It's crazy to see the contrast between these two teams, you know, compared to like 10 years ago, or even longer than that. It's pretty mad. But that's where we are now. What a game. That was entertaining. So yeah, I got most of it wrong, but overall, a match day that I enjoyed. On to match day 10, Leicester v Arsenal. We lost our first 3 games. Haven't lost since then. We have drawn a couple. Leicester have not been as consistent, but they are Leicester. They are at home. They've won the last 2 games. They got some momentum there. I think this will be a tough game for us. And honestly, I don't see us winning. But because we haven't lost in a while, I have a little bit of faith that we can get something out of this game. I'm hoping for a win, and I want to win. But it's also about being realistic. Leicester away is tough. I don't know if we're going to go there and win. I'm going to say a draw. I'm going to say a 2-2 draw. I do hope that it's a win, but we might lose. But I'm going to remain positive at the moment, because we haven't lost since the Man City game, that we also lost 5-0. We haven't lost since then in the league. Haven't lost in the cup either, actually, to be fair. But you know, based on that, maybe we can do something. But it has to be said, we've beaten Norwich 1-0, Burnley 1-0, Tottenham. It's Tottenham, all right? They're not very good. Burnley, Norwich, Tottenham. We drew with Brighton and Palace. Brighton have done well this season, in fairness. But we drew with Brighton and Palace, Palace being at home. We did beat Villa, which is probably our best win, to be honest. None of them are as good as Leicester. None of them are as tough as Leicester away. So, this will be a test. This will be a big test. Can we do it? At the moment, I'm not convinced. You know, we've beaten 2 relegation teams 1-0 and beaten Tottenham and beaten 13th place Villa. Like, what's impressive about that? Genuinely, I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm trying to remain positive, but I'm also realistic. All right, Leicester away will be the toughest game of the season so far, and we might lose, but I'm going to say a draw. Burnley, I think, will beat Brentford 1-0. Yes, I know they haven't won a game, but this is the game where they win. And Brentford, I know, are quite good away. But I got a sneaky feeling that this is Burnley's first win of the season. I hope I'm wrong, though, because I prefer Brentford. But I just got this feeling Burnley will win that game. Liverpool, I think, will beat Brighton. I'm going to say it's a 3-1 win. Brighton, I think, will score at some point, probably in the second half. 58th minute, that's my prediction. They'll score to make it 2-1. Man City v Crystal Palace. Man City, I think they'll win 3-0. Yeah, 3-0. Palace will do okay, I think, but City will get enough goals, and Palace, I don't think, will score. Chelsea will beat Newcastle. I'm going to say 2-1 away win for Chelsea. Watford v Southampton. Last week I would have said Southampton will win this game or even get a draw, but their win against Everton, impressive. They'll have momentum as well. I'm going to say 2-1 to Watford. I just don't trust Southampton enough. I don't trust Watford either, but based on their last win, I think they can get this win here. Spurs v Man United. Oh, this is massive. Well, as an Arsenal fan who grew up in the early 2000s, watching that rivalry between United and Arsenal, between Wenger and Ferguson, I definitely hate United more. But I'd rather Tottenham lose this game. And unfortunately, I think they won't lose this game. I think they won't lose. I think they'll get a draw or a win. I'm going to say it's a 1-1 draw. I'm hoping for a Tottenham loss, but just thinking about it, I think Spurs will get something out of the game. Norwich v Leeds. 0-0. There's going to be a dead 0-0 stalemate, no breakthrough, boring game. All right, 0-0. What should be 10? What should not 10? Sorry. What should be like 6-4? Now that I said this, Aston Villa v West Ham. Safe to say they won't be wearing these. They won't both be wearing these kits. I make this joke too many times. I'm guaranteed it makes no one laugh. Villa. I think. I'm gonna say. I was gonna say I think they'll lose. But West Ham are not as consistent this year, partly because they're in Europe. Villa, I just feel like Villa can win this game, but West Ham's away form is not too bad. Not necessarily this season, but like in general, their away form is not too bad over the past few seasons. 2-1 Villa. The Hammers are better. They're a better team. But I just got this feeling about Villa, about this game. They've taken 3 L's in a row. But I don't know. Something is telling me they're going to win this game. Something is telling me. Wolves v Everton. I don't trust Everton. I just don't. But knowing Everton, they'll win games you don't think they'll win. And they'll probably win this game 5-0. They're just so unpredictable. It's ridiculous. Wolves, I think, will win this game. I'm going to say 1-0 to Wolves. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, my predictions are 1-0 to Wolves against Everton. Aston Villa to beat West Ham 2-1. Norwich to draw 0-0 with Leeds. Tottenham to draw 1-1 with Man United. Watford to beat Southampton 2-1. Chelsea to beat Newcastle 2-1 away. Man City to beat Crystal Palace 3-0 at the Etihad. Liverpool to beat Brighton 3-1. Burnley to get a cheeky 1-0 win against Brentford. And a 2-2 draw between Leicester and Arsenal. There we go. I hope I'm wrong about Spurs and Arsenal. I hope Arsenal win, I hope Spurs lose. But it is not about what I hope will happen, it's about what I think will happen. And for the most part, I think these will happen. There's a couple I'm not sure about, like the Watford game could go differently. This could definitely go differently. Spurs Man United. Leicester Arsenal definitely could go differently. Villa West Ham, Wolves Everton, actually a lot of them. I'm confident about Liverpool, City and Chelsea winning. I think they'll all win. But the rest is anyone's game really. Yeah, the rest could go anywhere. But I'm pretty confident in City, Chelsea and Liverpool winning. Definitely. Maybe not by those score lines, but them winning the game. Yeah, I see that happening. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Let me know your predictions down below and goodbye.